I expect at least it should affect at least 1/3 of all the polling units. So if you have 10 polling units with incidents out of thousands, as much as they have a right, it is still insignificant when you are judging the entire process. That is the fact, and it is statistical. So while they may express their feelings, their grievance, their disappointment or disenchantment with the system, which is their right, and which nobody is denying them, they do not have the right to start uttering things like the whole election has been rigged, the whole thing has been manipulated, this and this and that is working with that. And then people rise up, fight, attack. We will not tolerate it. Your right to protest does not include your right to attack human beings or burn properties. Those are criminal offenses. So if you extend your right to where the law says you can't do this or that, if you break the law, you will pay the penalty. So citizens must know what is right to protest and what is inhibition from criminal offenses. That is the truth. Now, when you are mobilizing for protest, you say, we are going to INEC office, everybody should mobilize, everybody should do this and that. What are you going to INEC office to do? If you overwhelm the policemen at the barricades, are you not going to set the place on fire? Are we to wait for that to happen before we take action? If your protest is riotous, the law gives us power to disperse you by force. I've given instruction, only soft material like tear gas will be used. But I tell you, if any among the protesters wield a weapon, they will be brought down. Let no one test our will. Every protest must be within the ambit of the law. Every protest must be civil, must be peaceful, and must not inhibit free flow of traffic. If anyone crosses the boundary, we will put them in their place. The good people of Rivers State have nothing to worry about. They should remain law-abiding and peaceful. But we are fully ready for them. Thank you.
Good day, sir. My name is Uche Okoro for TVC News. Okay, a lot happened in Rivers State on Saturday. Speaking of electoral violence, I'm sure a number of those cases may have been brought to the attention of the police. But curiously, for me, I want to know, I'm surprised that up till now, there's been no confirmation or word from the police as to if anybody has so far been arrested for whatever has happened on Saturday. If anyone has been taken into custody, they want to know how many persons. Because I'm asking this question because people are saying the police is turning a blind eye to many of what is going on. So this is more than about 48 hours after the February 25th. There has not been any statement as to so and so number of persons have been arrested, because it is a statement of fact that a lot happened as regards electoral violence.
Okay, thank you for your question. First, let me ask you a question. Don't go, I'm talking to you. Good. Now, these incidents you mentioned, where specifically are you referring to? Where? How many local governments in the state are you referring to?
How many local governments?
Yes.
Well, I don't need to identify the local governments really, but we know.
No, excuse me. You said a lot happened.
Yes, a lot.
Where?
No, I don't think I need to go into that.
Okay, it's all right. That does not hold on.
If I can help my colleague.
No, please hold on. Don't help your colleague. He has mouth, he's an adult. Now, you see, the question I'm asking is not to evade his own question. I will answer it. All right? I just want all of us to get a perspective of how widespread is the widespread he's talking about. To answer your questions directly, we have 14 suspects in custody, arrested for various electoral offenses. And if you add the service personnel to them, the figure comes to 18. Arrested, detained, being interrogated with one electoral malpractice or the other, including snatching of beavers, many of which we have recovered, including holding people hostage, all of whom we have rescued without loss of life. So these are the statistics. We are doing a lot, but we avoid heating up the polity, because each offender arrested has his own supporters. So we don't want to heat up the polity. We do what needs to be done. And at the appropriate time, we we will hold a briefing and give all these details. For now, we only do what will help the process to achieve an outcome that is generally acceptable to the majority of the good people of Rivers State. We will not be distracted by isolated incidents over which we have already taken appropriate actions. We are not resting on our oars, but a sword cut on both sides. Just as we are dealing with those who commit infractions, we will also deal with those who are going outside the law to get redress. Everyone must remain within the ambit of the law. Thank you. That will be all. Thank you.
Thank you very much, CP.